Welcome to Infinite Mind Potential, where we unlock the hidden doors of your perception and shatter the myths of aging. Time is often seen as a thief, stealing our ability to learn and adapt as we move through the years. Many of us believe that once we reach adulthood, the window of cognitive growth slams shut, leaving us stuck forever. We tell ourselves that we are too old to start, too set in our ways to change, or too slow. Society often reinforces this limiting belief, praising only the young prodigies while ignoring the immense potential of the mature mind. But what if everything you have been told about age and learning is fundamentally wrong and scientifically outdated in reality? Your brain is not a static machine that degrades with time. It is a dynamic ecosystem capable of endless evolution. Today, we will build a psychological roadmap to prove that you can master any skill, regardless of your birth year. We will explore ancient philosophy and modern neuroscience to give you the tools needed to reinvent yourself starting right now. Our journey begins with a concept from Zen Buddhism called Shoshin, which translates simply to the beginner's mind in English. In the mind of the expert, there are few possibilities, but in the mind of the beginner, there are many. Think of how a child approaches the world. They have no ego, no fear of failure, and no preconceptions. As adults, we often carry the heavy burden of our past experiences, thinking we already know how the world works. To learn effectively, you must first dismantle the ego that tells you that you should already be good at this. Shoshin asks you to embrace the clumsiness of the beginning and to find joy in the state of not knowing. When you drop the expectation of perfection, you open yourself up to the rapid absorption of new information and skills. Empty your cup so that it may be filled. Devoid of arrogance, you become a sponge for wisdom and growth. This psychological reset is the foundation upon which all other learning techniques must be built to achieve true mastery. Without Shoshin, your brain resists new patterns. With Shoshin, your brain becomes a fertile field, ready for new seeds. It is never too late to wipe the canvas clean and paint a new picture of who you can become. Now, let us move from philosophy to hard science and explore the biological miracle known as neuroplasticity. For decades, scientists believed the brain stopped developing after childhood, but we now know this is completely false. Groundbreaking studies from Stanford and Harvard have proven that the adult brain remains plastic and malleable throughout your entire life. Think of your brain like a dense forest. Every time you learn something new, you blaze a new trail. The more you practice, the wider and smoother that trail becomes, allowing information to travel faster and more efficiently. This biological process does not discriminate by age. It only requires two ingredients: intense focus and deep rest. Focus triggers the release of acetylcholine, a chemical that marks specific neurons for change and strengthening during the learning process. Then, during sleep or deep rest, your brain physically rewires itself, cementing the new connections you made during the day. While children have more plasticity by default, adults have the advantage of discipline and the ability to direct their focus. You are not an old dog who cannot learn new tricks. You are a sophisticated organism designed for perpetual adaptation. To harness this plasticity effectively, we need a structure, and for that, we turn to the martial arts model, Shuhari. Shuhari describes the 3 stages of mastery, starting with Shu, which means to obey and follow the rules strictly. In the Shu stage, you do not question the teacher. You focus on copying the form and fundamentals perfectly. Next is Ha, which means to detach. Here, you begin to break the rules and explore the underlying principles. You start to ask why things are done a certain way and adapt the techniques to fit your personal style. Finally, we reach Ri, or transcendence, where the skill becomes instinct and you no longer need to think about it. At this stage, you are not doing the skill. You become the skill, acting naturally and effortlessly in the moment. Understanding this progression helps you stay patient during the early stages, knowing that freedom comes after discipline. Many people quit because they want to be in the re stage immediately, without putting in the work of shu. To navigate these stages without burnout, we apply the Japanese philosophy of kaizen, or continuous improvement. Kaizen teaches us to focus on small, manageable improvements rather than drastic overnight changes that are impossible to sustain. Mathematically, if you improve by just 1% every single day, you will be 37 times better in a year. This approach removes the fear of the mountain. You only need to focus on taking one small step today. Consistency beats intensity every time. Small actions accumulated over long periods create massive transformation in your life. The world is vast and full of knowledge waiting for you to claim it, regardless of the gray in your hair. By combining Shoshin, neuroplasticity, Shuhari, and Kaizen, you build an unstoppable engine for lifelong learning and mastery. Your potential is not defined by your age, but by your willingness to remain a student of life forever. The universe of your mind is expanding. Do not let the fear of being a beginner stop you from exploring it. Embrace the journey, trust the process, and remember that every master was once a beginner who refused to give up. Thank you for watching Infinite Mind Potential. Subscribe now to continue this journey of endless growth and profound mental evolution. Let us dig deeper into the practical application of these theories, starting with how you can trigger Shoshin daily. Every morning, remind yourself that you know nothing about what today will bring, opening your mind to surprises. Challenge your own assumptions. When you feel certain about something, ask yourself if there is another perspective you missed. True Shoshin is found in listening to understand, rather than listening to reply, allowing new ideas to penetrate your mind. Seek mentors who are younger than you. They possess knowledge of the modern world that you have yet to acquire. Biologically, this openness reduces stress hormones like cortisol, which are known to inhibit neuroplasticity and block memory formation. A relaxed brain is a learning brain. Anxiety about performance shuts down the prefrontal cortex, where higher thinking occurs. Mistakes are not failures. They are data points that tell your brain exactly where it needs to adjust its wiring. Neuroscience shows that the moment of making an error is actually when the potential for neuroplasticity is the highest. You must reframe frustration as a signal that your brain is currently in the process of upgrading its hardware. In the shu stage, repetition is key. Do not look for shortcuts, as they only lead to weak foundations. You cannot build a skyscraper on quicksand. You must drill down deep into the basics until they are unshakable. Celebrate the boring basics. They are the building blocks of the magnificent complexity you will achieve in the future. When you enter Ha, you start to see the hidden patterns and connections that were invisible to you before. This is the experimental phase where you synthesize information from different sources to create a unique understanding of the subject. Re is the ultimate goal, where the external rules have been internalized so deeply that they become your intuition. You no longer think about the mechanics. Your mind is free to focus on strategy, expression, and pure creativity. Many fear they do not have enough time left to reach Re, but this is where Kaizen saves us. You do not need to practice for 8 hours a day. You only need to be consistent with small efforts. 15 minutes of focused study every day is infinitely better than a 5-hour cram session once a month. The compound effect works for knowledge just as it works for money. Interest accrues on what you already know. By the end of a year, those small 15-minute sessions will have transformed you into a completely different person. Neuroplasticity is triggered by novelty. Doing the same routine every day is what actually ages your brain faster. Learning a new skill is the most powerful anti-aging medicine available, keeping your mind sharp and your spirit young. Do not just settle for passive entertainment. Challenge your brain with active learning that requires effort and problem solving. You are building a bridge to a new version of yourself, one who is more capable, confident, and alive. The limits you perceive are merely illusions created by fear and social conditioning. They are not your reality. Just as the universe is constantly expanding, so too is your capacity for wisdom, creativity, and understanding. One of the best ways to solidify the shoe stage is to teach what you are learning to others. When you explain a concept simply, you identify your own gaps in understanding, allowing you to fix them immediately. Use modern tools to accelerate your Kaizen. Record yourself, track your progress, and get immediate feedback on performance. Passive consumption is the enemy of neuroplasticity. You must engage actively with the material to spark change. Guard your focus, jealousy. In a world of distraction, the ability to concentrate is a superpower for learning. Turn off the noise so you can hear the quiet voice of your own intuition developing within you. Remember that rest is not laziness. It is a critical physiological requirement for the brain to consolidate memory. Your brain replays the neural patterns of the day at high speed while you sleep, strengthening the connections. Structure your life to support your learning. Prioritize sleep, nutrition, and exercise to fuel your mental engine. What you feed your body directly affects the plasticity of your brain. Give it the building blocks it needs. Aerobic exercise increases the production of BDNF, a protein that acts like miracle fertilizer for your brain cells. Learning does not have to be a solitary journey. Find a community of like-minded people to support you. When your motivation dips, your community can carry you through the valley of despair until you find momentum. Be aware of the Dunning-Kruger effect. Do not let early confidence blind you, nor early struggles defeat you. The path to mastery is not a straight line. It is a winding road full of peaks and valleys. Let your curiosity be your compass. Follow what naturally interests you, and learning will feel like play. When learning feels like play, dopamine is released, which further enhances neuroplasticity and memory retention. Even the greatest geniuses in history maintained a playful, childlike attitude toward their work and discoveries. Never lose your sense of wonder. It is the fuel that drives the engine of your infinite mind. As we integrate these concepts, you will start to see the world not as it is, but as it could be. The choice is yours. Stay in the comfort of what you know, or step into the adventure of the unknown. Transformation is uncomfortable, but it is the only way to fly. You must be willing to shed your old self. Honor your past and the skills you have acquired, but do not let them become an anchor holding you back. Raise your anchor and set sail for new shores. The ocean of knowledge is endless and waiting for you. Remember the power of the 1%. Small days add up to big years and even bigger lifetimes. Start today with just one small action. Buy the book, sign up for the class, or practice for 5 minutes. Do not wait for the perfect moment, for it will never arrive. The perfect moment to start is right now. You are planting the seeds of your future self. Nurture them with patience, discipline, and the water of curiosity. Trust that the harvest will come if you stay consistent. Nature does not rush, yet everything is accomplished. Imagine the pride you will feel when you achieve what you once thought was impossible for your age. This victory is not just for you. It serves as a beacon of hope for everyone watching you. When you keep learning, you inspire the next generation to value wisdom and growth over stagnation. We are all students in the great classroom of life, and there is no graduation day until the very end. Cultivate inner peace as you learn. Do not let the pursuit of knowledge become a source of stress. Let your learning flow like water, adapting to obstacles and always finding a way to move forward. Be like water, my friend, soft yet powerful, yielding yet conquering the hardest rock through persistence. The wisdom of the masters is available to us all. We simply need to open the book and read. We live in the golden age of self-education. Never before has so much knowledge been so accessible to so many. Ignorance is now a choice. You have the power to learn quantum physics or pottery from your living room. Press play on your new life Do not let the screen of your mind go dark with regret. Looking back, you will realize that the hardest part was simply believing that you could do it. Fly high on the wings of neuroplasticity. Let the winds of Kaizen carry you to destinations unknown. The day is bright and full of promise. Seize it with both hands and a mind wide open. Your wrinkles are merely lines of experience, not expiration dates on your ability to dream and achieve. Forge your mind into a diamond. Pressure and time will only make it more brilliant and unbreakable. You are both the sculptor and the marble. Hammer away the excess to reveal the masterpiece within. Like Michelangelo, see the angel in the marble and carve until you set him free. Plan as if you will live forever. Learn as if you will die tomorrow. Fully present in the now. In the state of flow, time disappears. There is no old or young, only the act of doing. Center yourself, like clay on the wheel. Allow life to shape you, but stay firm in your core. The fire of challenge is what hardens your resolve and makes your new skills permanent and useful. Appreciate your own unique journey. No one else has your combination of experience and new knowledge. You are part of a global movement of people refusing to let age dictate their potential. Share your story. Your success could be the spark that ignites the fire in someone else. Pass the torch of wisdom. It is the only flame that grows brighter the more it is shared. Let your life be a testament to the power of the human spirit to overcome biology and expectation. Finish strong. Do not let your later years be a slow fade, but a glorious sprint. Take risks, be bold, and live with the intensity of someone who knows the value of time. The sky is not the limit. The only limit is the one you place upon your own mind. Accelerate your growth. You have the tools, the science, and the philosophy to back you up. You are the pilot of your destiny. Take control and steer your life towards the horizon of mastery. Lock onto your next target. What is the one skill you have always wanted to learn, but feared? Is it music, a language, coding, painting? Whatever it is, go and reclaim it today. Dust off your dreams. They're still there, waiting for you to breathe life into them again. Embrace the screechy notes of the beginning. They are the necessary prelude to the symphony of your success. Surround yourself with those who cheer for your effort, not just your outcome. They are your true tribe. This video is not the end. It is merely the first chapter of your new book of life. Write your own story. Do not let society hold the pen and dictate how your final chapters end. Remember, beginner's mind, neuroplasticity, stages of mastery, and continuous improvement are your 4 pillars of strength. Be a lighthouse for others. Show them that growth is possible even in the darkest of storms. The sun is rising on your potential. Wake up, step out, and claim the mastery that awaits you. Thank you for watching Infinite Mind Potential. Subscribe now to continue this journey of endless growth and profound mental evolution.